Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2022 IFBB Pro League Sheru Classic Grand Battle Mexico Pro Bikini and Wellness. This was a super exciting show because there are a lot of familiar faces in bikini and for me, a lot of unfamiliar faces in wellness, which is so cool. I love seeing new people. So here we go. It's a real good one. And I've got one more recap from the weekend coming your way, so make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss it. Now, in terms of Olympia, this Mexico show is tier 4. So the winner qualifies for Olympia. 2nd through 5th receive the points there at the bottom. And at the end of the qualification period, the top 3 get to go to Olympia. So beginning with Pro Bikini. In first place, Reina. 2nd, Ellie. 3rd, Jessica. 4th, Lizzie. And 5th, Mariana. So this is Mariana in 5th place. Wow. The first thing I noticed is her legs and that beautiful outlining of her quad. She's got great definition. That groove is so deep. It is so easy to see. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I love how clear you can see the difference between her gorgeous glute and her amazing quad. Love it. She's got fantastic definition. The detail is crazy. Nice small waist with beautiful abs. I was thinking, however, that she could either be a little bit more twisted with the posing or even develop a little bit more delt to make the shoulders and the glute a little bit more balanced. Right now, the shoulders, her upper body is a little bit more narrow and her lower body kind of takes center stage. So I would love to see the shoulder line up a little bit and just be a little bit more equal to the lower body. And then that way the hourglass will really shine. So whether that's just a bit more twisting to bring this shoulder back, or I don't know. Either way, I still think she looks absolutely incredible and it was a really good 5th. Okay, next is 4th place, Lizzie. We've seen her a couple times. She looks incredible. Wow, this detail on her hip is crazy. I love that. It looks so good. I think her waist looks tiny. She does have a really good balance between the size of her upper body and the size of her lower body. So the curve of her delt and the curve of her glute are really well matched. It looks so good. You really notice that beautiful hourglass shape with that curvy back. Just beautiful. So her posing to me is fantastic. The suit with her gorgeous fiery red hair, lipstick, everything. It's really fantastic. I do think she could have a little bit more curve, more sweep to her quads, even just a little bit more size in there, but that will definitely take some time in an off season. So it's beautiful. I think she looks fantastic, and this was a really good place. Okay, Jessica in 3rd. Now you can see right away, Jessica does have a little bit more muscle. She's got a little bit more curve in her quads. Beautiful detail here in this lump of muscle. Just a little bit more full, a little bit more curvy, and it's fantastic. And man, what a shape to her glute. The way she's posing looks really sensational. I love how much size and roundness she has right here at the top. Really spectacular. It just looks so good. She also has really nice lats. Typically, I say I don't like hair in the front, but it's a length and a wispy enough that you can still see the shape of her lat and that amazing hourglass. Unreal. Absolutely beautiful. She's got good balance between upper and lower. Her posing is lovely. You can really see this beautiful calf muscle. I think she looks fantastic. This suit color is very flattering. The darker color looks really lovely. I love her hair. The highlights look just glowy. I think she looks really quite beautiful. Okay, so here's Ellie. Now, Ellie is someone who always keeps her shoulders perfectly level, and I think it looks really good. It looks really strong. It looks really confident. It looks, it just highlights the shape so beautifully, and she does it show to show to show to show. Really level, straight, square shoulders. Perfect. It allows you to really see the lats. The delts look so beautifully rounded. The arm comes out at a beautiful spot, so there's nothing hiding or covering the glute. A beautiful curvy shape. It's perfect. She also has really good conditioning all the time. I love how clearly you see her quad and this beautiful line running down her leg. She's got great conditioning, really small waist, beautiful oblique that you can see from miles away. She looks amazing. Here's a little bit closer up just because those pictures are so small. Gorgeous calf, really nice posing. She just looks absolutely gorgeous. Really tiny waist. It's quite sensational. Just a great shape overall. All right, and now in first place is Reina, and she looks incredible. Her legs are amazing. A lot of size, a lot of definition, maybe even more so than anyone else in the lineup. Really beautiful detail by her knees, great curves, lots of just beautiful lines coming through. What I also like about her torso is she's got a super small waist, really flat abs, but she's not having to suck in really tight and vacuum, and the ribs aren't overly prominent. She just looks like she's standing naturally, and it's easy for her. So that's super impressive. She's got a great midsection, beautiful delts. This is kind of crazy. I know the shadow makes it look like this is the end of her glute, but if you look really carefully, her glutes go all the way over here. Whoa. That's amazing. So she's got some great size, really super impressive. From behind, she looks incredible as well. So a beautiful first place for her. All right, so there was no lineup picture, so I did my best to put everybody side by side just to give you guys an idea. An absolutely amazing top 5. I think we've got some gorgeous shapes. You can see maybe a few of those things that I was talking about, like Mariana could have a little bit more in her upper body. She could stand a little bit with those shoulders more level, like Ellie is here. I think Reina could even honestly pull this shoulder back and really kind of pump up the upper body, open up the shoulders, flare the lats just a little bit, bring the chest up, just to really make her upper body look deliberate and open. I think Jessica looks absolutely beautiful. Her shape is so gorgeous, that curve in her back. And Lizzie, I really notice her conditioning. It's beautiful. Now, from behind, holy. So clearly our 5th and 3rd place winners weren't quite in their pose for the picture, but you can still see some gorgeous shapes, beautiful size in the glutes. I think Lizzie has tremendous glutes. I love the curve up here on the outside. She's got this beautiful roundness, really nice sweep to her legs as well. Both Ellie and Reina, I think, also have some very impressive quads, particularly on the inside. Really nice curves on Reina. I love the adductor muscles. I really do notice the hourglass on these two in particular, probably because just of how tiny the waists are, but also because of how beautiful and well-developed the upper body is. I think Reina's definition is really showing nicely here in her delts and in her back. Ellie, I'm noticing the curve of her delts up here. I think it looks fantastic. Just really beautiful. Jessica looks super lean. Her calves look amazing. Mariana has some beautiful delts as well. So overall, a really gorgeous top 5. I think Reina had something special with her definition, with the beautiful curves in her legs, that nice size she has in her glutes. I love how low her tie-ins are coming down, really prominent, and man, her waist is so tiny. It's a great hourglass shape from behind. All right, so in terms of Olympia, Reina is qualified. Ellie was already qualified. Jessica has 19. Mariana has 1. And Lizzie has 8. Okay, wellness. In first place, Jacqueline. 2nd, Danielle. 3rd, Joy. 4th, Marina. And 5th, Esmeralda. So here's Esmeralda in 5th place. She looks lovely. She's got great size. Her legs look super full, really nice big hamstrings. I love this curve on her back leg. A little bit of definition coming through by her kneecap here. I wouldn't mind if she had a bit more, honestly, if the line separating the quad was just a little bit deeper. But I think her obliques look really good. She seems to have some beautiful shoulders. I don't think she's quite in her pose yet. You can see her hand isn't isn't quite where she wants it. This hand is covering up her glute, so I can't even really see the shape here. But overall, I think she looks really beautiful. It's a gorgeous blue suit as well, and I love the red lips. So a little bit more conditioning, but I think she looks fantastic. Okay, next and fourth is Marina. Gorgeous conditioning. I love how much detail you get to see, particularly in her legs. You've got this deep groove up here by her hip, her abs. You've got the six pack. You've got fabulous conditioning showing through on the quad down by her knee. Her shoulders look really lean. I feel like she could have even more size to her upper body, honestly, to balance a little bit more with the lower body. I know wellness isn't about a perfect balance, but I just feel like she could definitely have a little bit more roundness on the top of her delts here. But I'm super impressed with her conditioning. I love the size of her glute, but I also love the shape. I think it looks really good that she's got so much roundness coming up so high by the strap of her suit. So really fantastic. I like the color of her suit. I think it's a beautiful purple. I'm not crazy about it almost has a polka dot effect with the glitter, but it probably looked really beautiful in person. Overall, I think she looked amazing. It was fabulous. Okay, next in third place is Joy, and the first thing that caught my eye were those amazing abs. She looks so good. That is fantastic conditioning, lots of detail, lots of definition. She looks super hard and athletic, crazy. Gorgeous detail in her hip. Her glute is completely outlined. Amazing detail in her quad as well. So she's got this gorgeous sweep, lots of lines. Oh, she looks so good. I think she's got really nice curves to her hamstrings. Beautiful shape to her glute, really nice delts. She's got great balance. I do find that she's almost leaning a little bit this way, ever so slightly. I wouldn't mind if she could maybe pull a little bit straighter in her torso, but otherwise, I think she's fantastic. I love the red lips with the red suit. It looks gorgeous. She looks amazing. Okay, here's Danielle in second. Now, here's an athlete we have seen before. Again, in the top 5, she looks beautiful. I think this is like her signature pose that she does when she first comes on stage. It's awesome. Really shows off her beautiful delts. Gorgeous legs. I think her conditioning was even better now than it was at the Asife show. You can see so much detail in her leg, right? There's a little bit more line coming through. The teardrop is really outlined. There's a bit more detail coming through on the top by her sweep here. I think she's got this groove so deep, separating the glute from the quad. Her shoulders look a little bit more like firm and outlined. I think she looks really good. It was a fantastic second place for her. Beautiful conditioning. And as far as the suit is concerned, I feel like she could look good in any color, anything she does. I love the lips in this berry toned suit. It looks beautiful, but I really did like that suit at the other show with the purple and the blue and the fuchsia. Oh, she's amazing. She looks beautiful. Okay, first place, Jacqueline. Amazing. So what struck my eye and really caught my attention was that balance with upper and lower. I really like the amount of muscle she has in her upper body. It is a really good match to these very well-developed lower body muscles. Her legs look fantastic. She's got great sweep in both of the legs are showing off here. Nice conditioning, so you've got detail by the kneecap, you've got some lines. Her glutes look insane. What a crazy large amount of muscle she has. And then a tiny waist with this beautiful curve in her back. I think she looks absolutely amazing. She doesn't look overly lean. You're not seeing a lot of rib. You're not seeing striations in her shoulders. She's just got the right amount. I think she looks fantastic. It's a beautiful dark suit. I would have done a more bold lip myself, but the dark suit with the dark hair is very striking and luxurious, and I think she looks amazing. Okay, so here's everybody side by side. It gives you an idea of the different amounts of muscles in the legs, the size, the conditioning. You can maybe agree with me that Esmeralda could have had a little bit more just to compare with the rest of the lineup. I'm really drawn to Jacqueline. I think her upper body looks beautiful. Her waist looks so small. Danielle's conditioning in her legs is really beautiful. Joy's abs are sensational. I think Marina's got a great shape to her glute. It's a beautiful top 5, but somehow Jacqueline has a softness still while being conditioned and having a great outline to her shape. And then from behind, again, a couple competitors not quite in their poses yet, but I do still see how gorgeous the shape is in Jacqueline's glutes. They're very long. She's got a lot of detail coming through in the back with her hamstrings, with her adductors. The glute ham tie-ins are well developed. Danielle, I think, has beautiful sweep. Esmeralda, super impressive. I love her size. I love the sweep to her quads. She's got really good glute ham tie-ins from behind. The hair, I think, is a little bit too thick and too much. Like, I would want to kind of thin it out and make it a little bit less on the sides just so that we can see her hourglass shape a little bit better. And Danielle for sure could have a less length. There's no need for the hair to be that long that it's resting on the top of her glutes, but her delts look amazing. So I like the shape of the hair just a little bit less. Even Joy, I think, probably when she's fully in the pose could have used a little bit less hair. Marina, beautiful legs, great definition. Her hamstrings are so clearly defined. Nice hourglass shape. You can see the beautiful curves in her back. Just beautiful. Jacqueline, though, I think really had that great mixture of being hard enough to see some detail, but still soft enough to have beautiful, round, full muscles, great curves, a great, healthy, natural, full look. Now, in terms of Olympia, Jacqueline is qualified. Danielle has 7. Joy has 3. Marina has 2. And Esmeralda has 1. So that's it for this show. I've got a lot more recaps coming your way. It's another big weekend, so make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss them. Give me a like if you like this video. Comment below with your thoughts on these amazing athletes, and come find me. I'm at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com and, of course, on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.